Gunderson is stylish and funny and witty and kind and always comes through with the iconic pink. And she is one of the most prolific playwrights working today. Her plays have really reshaped the canon, in particular, the way she has elevated the lives of historical women who have been left at the sidelines. From musicals to plays to one-person shows, Lauren really has done it all, continues to do it all. And I've been a longtime fan and I've had the great pleasure of working on a number of Lauren's plays, either as a director or artistic producer. When I learned that Playwrights Foundation was honoring her with the Impact Award this year, I had to share my enthusiasm for that and ask a few friends how Lauren Gunderson has had an impact on their lives, their careers. So without further ado,
Lauren, you are a force of nature and an inspiration to us all. Congratulations.
Lauren Gunderson is probably the person who has had the most impact on my career of anyone I have ever met. She has brought me into rooms that I otherwise would not have been in. She has hired me. She's gotten me jobs. And maybe most importantly, she's the person I talked to when I was thinking about having a second kid and trying to figure out how to juggle it all. And she gave me incredible advice. And she never minced words, and she's honest and generous and one of the best people I know.
There's this received idea that to be a writer, you have to be like tortured or cynical or isolated. And Lauren models a whole other way of being a playwright. You know, she brings enormous abundance and generosity and joy and like respect to the stories she tells, to the characters she writes, to the people who are in the room with her and her collaborators. And for me, I've been a friend of Lauren's for over 10 years. I've collaborated with her too, and it's been amazing to have her as an exemplar of a different way of doing this work.
Lauren Gunderson has had not just a profound, lasting impact on me and my career as an artist, but theater in the Bay Area and really theater around the world. And that is not hyperbole when you think about it. I'll never forget the first time I met Lauren. It was in 2011. I was auditioning for Crowded Fire's production of Exit Pursued by a Bear, and I was a baby artist back then. Most of the work that I had done was college or community theater or children's theater, and it was really the first time that I had been in the room in process with the playwright. And I was so nervous and I felt so much pressure about like, I hope I get these jokes right, or I hope they think I'm smart, or I hope they think I'm a good actor. And Lauren was just so warm and so generous and so thoughtful and so curious about who I was as an artist, how I saw my voice, how I saw myself in this world. And I have no doubt that the reason I have spent the last 12 years of my career, both as an actor and also as a director, working in new plays, is because of Lauren and that transformative experience. I'll never forget the first time I read I and You for the first time. We were in her apartment, and the sort of sense of panic that consumed my body as the twist started. And I know it's been 11 years, but I'm not spoiling the play. You want to know what happens? Produce it yourself. But going from like absolute panic to being just overcome with emotion when it was revealed what was actually happening. And I just looked at her and I was like, who are you? Like, what is going on in your brain? And she just continues to make art that raises the incredibly high bar that she sets for herself, all while being so generous and so thoughtful and volunteering to speak to this high school group or fly across the country to speak to these artists or volunteer for everyone's fundraiser. And I am so lucky to be making art in the time of Lauren Gunderson. I'm so deeply fortunate that the sort of cascade of circumstances put us in the Bay Area together at the same time to be collaborators, and I'm so deeply, deeply grateful for our friendship. And I am so happy she's receiving this honor. And I just want to close out with a slightly paraphrased collection of words from another great writer. Walt Whitman once said, and I paraphrase, "I celebrate Lauren and sing Lauren, and what I assume, Lauren shall assume. For every atom belonging to me, as good belongs to her." Congratulations, Lauren.